Welcome to the Buloke Library Service Story Time. Today I'm going to be reading a story called Sad the Dog by Sandy Fussell. Mr. and Mrs. Cripps owned a little dog, an unwanted Christmas present from a friend. They fed the dog and washed him and even cleaned inside his ears, but they never gave him a name. "Hey you," Mr. Cripps called. "Dog," Mrs. Cripps bellowed. The little dog felt so unhappy, and in his heart he whispered a name, Sad. Sad the dog was very clever. He could sing wonderful songs. "Stop that yapping," Mr. Cripps boomed. Sad could draw beautiful pictures. "Stop digging in my garden," Mrs. Cripps screamed. He could even read stories. "Stop ripping up that newspaper," Mr. and Mrs. Cripps yelled. So Sad the dog stopped singing and drawing and reading, and he just laid there being sad. One day a truck came and took everything away. Everything except Sad. There was no Mr. Cripps to yell at him, no Mrs. Cripps to shout at him, and no one to fill his bowl that night. He howled and howled until he fell asleep. In the morning a bigger truck came and Sad heard voices in the house. The back door slammed open and a boy jumped down the steps. "Mum, you forgot to tell me our new home has a puppy. This is the best surprise ever." Sad backed away. He was frightened. Who were these new people? "Would you like to go for a walk?" the boy asked. Sad hid behind the rubbish bin. The boy filled Sad's bowl with clean water. "Maybe you'll feel like a walk tomorrow." That night the boy gave Sad a bowl of crunchy biscuits. "My name's Jack, and we're going to be best friends," he said. Jack put a padded basket on the back porch. "This is for you to sleep in." The next morning, after a soft, snuggly sleep, Sad woke to find Jack sitting on the porch beside him. "I've bought you a special treat for breakfast," Jack said. It smelled delicious. Jack slipped the piece of sausage into Sad's mouth. He tickled Sad behind his ears and scratched his neck. Sad liked that feeling. He liked the sausage, and he liked Jack best of all. "Do you want to play?" Jack asked. Sad's tail wagged. Sad and Jack dug in the dirt for buried treasure. No one screamed, "Stop digging in my garden." Sad and Jack built a pirate ship out of boxes. "Land ahoy!" called Jack. No one boomed, "Stop that yapping." When Jack made paper aeroplanes for Sad to chase, no one complained about the mess. It was warm and cozy on the end of the bed that night. "I'm going to call you Lucky," Jack said with a hug. The little dog felt happy, and in his heart he whispered his new name, Lucky. And he was never sad again. And that's the end of our story.